Hey, Les Lethal people. So finally, after over a week, I got these little 50 cal pepper balls, and I guess I must have ordered them from a third party because they came in a little box. You get like 1911 grips in it, and it says Grips America on it. So they are from riotballs.com, and I actually reached out to Riot Balls to become a dealer, and I just don't know before I invest time and energy and find out whether they're really good. I just got a couple here, and I want to try the 50 cal ones out on the new Beeman BP.50. Just from looking at them, they're unique. They look to be almost like, I don't know what they're made of. They seem to be some sort of like they look waxy to me. I mean, they look more like a paintball than they do a pepper ball, but there is a seam around them. Maybe it's chemically or welded or whatever, but they feel kind of waxy, more like a paintball than hard. They are small. Let's see how many they sent me. I think they sent me 20 or 25. So let's put them here. They might be kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so there's 20. Let's go with, since there's 20 of them, let's put 4 in here. We're going to go outside and see what we can do. Oh, that holds 2, 3, and 4. I'm interested. Now, they're holding pretty good in the magazine, unlike the aluminum balls, which did not hold as well. I'm going to put it off to the side because I want to see how they work. Let's see how much each one weighs. So then we're going to take the video outside, and we're going to go and we're going to explore with these on Bob. Maybe we'll use 5. Let's see. Maybe we'll put 5 in there. Always get more. Okay, they're only 1.5 grams. 1.5 grams. So we will bring out the chronograph as well and see what they're getting with the chronograph. All right, we have 5 loaded up in here. Now they're all over. All right, so I'm going to pick them up off the floor. 3, 4. And that's what I try to tell you with this crazy magazine. It's very, very, very temperamental. And to have something this temperamental, and here's 5. All right. All right, so we have temperamental magazine here. So let's try this again. And not have the same issue and get it in the magazine right away. So we should have just stuck with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, but we're going to do 5. What the heck? All right, 5. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. We're going to hold our finger here, and now we can insert it into the magazine. So we have 5 pepper ball rounds there. Let's go, take it outside, and let's put Bob through the pepper balls, see how powerful they are, see what the dispersal is with them. We're going to do a headshot, a body shot, and see what happens from there. Let's go talk to you outside. All right, guys. So we're out here. Before it starts to rain, I actually want to get these 50 cals. They seem a little tight in the barrel, so I'm wondering if they're going to break inside the barrel. I don't know. But nonetheless, we're going to give it a shot, and we're going to see what happens and what we have. I have you guys up close to Bob right here. I'm going to go back about 10 feet, and I'll count it off. And let's see what we get. Let's fire up the launcher. I also brought out the chronograph, the second one or the third one. Third one will chronograph it. Actually, we can even do it with the first one. 0, 0. I'm going back 10 feet. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2 more is 12. All right, so I'm going to chrono the first one out too, see what we get. I'm shooting right for the black mask. And I did not get a reading on my chrono. Now, it did come out. I'm standing right here. I feel very little. Interesting. So, I'm standing here contaminating myself. What I have noticed is this embedded and made a hole in Bob. I made a hole in Bob. That's shot number one. The other bad thing is I have nothing. Look, nothing. I don't even think this is pepper. I think they sent me chalk rounds. There's nothing. Oh, wait. They did send me a pepper round, and it's beyond weak. Beyond weak. So that was a bust. The one good thing is we know it's got power. Let's go down here. Oh yeah, it was a pepper round. So weak, it's not even a joke. Do not buy these pepper rounds. I'm going to sneeze. This wouldn't even upset somebody. This wouldn't even upset somebody. The hit was worse than the... All right, we're going back to our 10-foot mark. I'm shooting the sternum. It's not even registering on here. Look. Slight itch in the nose like I want to sneeze. The Humorex ones were way more powerful. Absolutely nothing. Waste, waste, waste. Let's try it again. I'm at 0, 0. Let's see if I get a reading. I'm going to shoot the face. I'm getting no reading on these, and this goes up to 600 feet. No reading. Nothing. Nothing. I've just shot 3 chemical rounds, and I'm standing right here. And these are supposed to be extreme pava. I don't know what's extreme. It's making me want to sneeze a little, but I should not be able to stand next to him. I should not be able to hang out with him after I shot him with the pepper ball round. So these are the ones from Riot Balls. So if you guys just heard that sound, I have a model airplane field behind me, and one of the model airplanes just went down right in my property here. It hit the tree and went down. And those things are expensive. They're thousands of dollars. All right. 3. Body shot. Nothing. I'm standing here rubbing this stuff. I should be in a world of hurt right now. Like if this was a Duke pepper round, I'd be on the way in the house. I wouldn't even be able to stand here. I mean, honestly, I put hotter stuff on my food. I got 2 more. I'm still trying to get a reading on this too. Not even a reading. It's not even reading when it comes out. Nothing. Nothing. They are breaking. Now I rub my face with this. Look, it's on my hand. I rub it. Not enough to stop anybody. Not even enough. I mean, the impact would probably hurt more than the pepper round. Last one. Nothing. I guess that was. So I had to shoot 5 of these to sneeze a little bit. I have it right rubbed. Look, I have the white powder here. I rubbed it here. Mildly burning. Not even. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 1. Guys, stick with your alien play aluminum balls. Don't get these. Now, maybe the Umarex ones are better. Maybe we could try a different one. But this, Riot balls, pepper balls, don't even waste your money. All right, guys, let's go back up and talk about it. All right, guys, so we're back. Literally 5 minutes ago. This is the amount of redness I have, and maybe I'm sneezing once in a blue moon. 0 effect. 0. So I want to go over this with you. It's not the launcher's fault. It's still a very good quality launcher. Our only drawback is the magazine, which we're working on the follower. The issue is with these 50 calibers, we're very limited on what chemical round to use. And because this is a roughly 18 to 20 joule marker, we'll call it a 20 joule launcher. Because it's only 20 joules, people are going to be more effective using chemicals. The problem is we don't have an effective chemical out there in 50 caliber. First of all, the potency of this one, you cannot use this for self-defense. These Riot balls, Extreme Pava, you cannot, if you have them and you have never tested them out, you're walking around with them in your launcher, you have a false sense of security. You're going to be relying on just hurting somebody when they make contact. That's it. So please be careful if you have them. Next, what we did see though was 50 cal is small and it penetrates. So right here we have Bob, and what we did notice was, unlike the 68 cals and the 61 cal, the first one did penetrate. It made a hole right in him. So that's what people try to say. Now, I'm not a fan of that because yes, it penetrates. It's going to piss somebody off. They're going to bleed, but there's no hydrostatic shock. They're not dumping a ton of energy into something. So you might not stop somebody. You don't necessarily want the internal penetration. You want something that hits on the surface hard and is going to stop them. We saw with all the 68 cals, they didn't penetrate, even coming from the Intrabuster, which was over 50 joules. They did the job they were supposed to do. And when we had the 68 cal coming out of the burner HD or SD, it had great dispersal. Now, if you're going to carry this, for now, I would only carry the Alien Play aluminum balls or some sort of a ball like that in it kinetically. I will look for more companies and I will try to find different 50 cal pepper balls out there that I think are adequate. If anybody has a couple of ones that they want me to test out and you want to send them to me, I will gladly take some. I just don't know all the companies out there. I know Umarex. I've used the Umarex ones in the past, and they bothered me way more than this thing did. So not to say that they're the best ones out or great, but they did a better job than this. So, you know, if you're going to use this, I would either A, carry another chemical launcher with me and use this for backup, or just for now, just use the aluminum or steel balls in here. Forget chemicals till we find the better one. This is why a lot of people, And I don't get paid by any company. I don't get paid or promoted by Berna. I don't get my salt supply by Pistelli. I just give you my honest opinion. And when people complain about the price of Berna, the thing is, if you listen to him talk, he spent probably over $1 million in research and development on the 61 cal. When you pay these high prices, you're paying for the research they did, not somebody who just made or 50 cal pepper balls and threw their mixture in there and now is selling them. You're paying for something that has been tested and went through research and development to make sure it worked. And that's what costs money. People have to make up that cost, spending $1 million on research and development. I've shot the 61 cal max round. It works. It's very effective. That payload is effective. The combination, the chemical mixture, it's all effective. The power it has, it's effective. This one was not effective with the chemical round at all. Not these chemical rounds anyway, not the Riotballs extreme ones. I got them off of Amazon. I'll keep on the lookout for different ones to try and test out. But guys, this was my review of it. And you see what they said. The smaller projectile does have less surface area, so it does a little bit more damage. That's why I think the 61 cal is very decent. It's a combination of pain compliance and chemical round together. So I don't know. You do your takeaway from it. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. I'll leave a link to our website down below. I still think it's a very nice launcher. I would only put Alien Play in here for now until I find something better. I have thought about making some of my own and testing them out and how they would work, but we could fool around with that and see. Guys, talk to you soon. Stay safe. Stay tuned. A lot more testing to come with this little guy.